Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. You know I love my dogs, right? I mean, who doesn't love a furry best friend? But sometimes I swear, they know me better than I know myself. Have you ever felt that way about your pup? Like, they can just sense what you're thinking or feeling. Well, get this. It turns out there's actually some science behind it. Dogs aren't just our best friends, they're incredible detectives. They pick up on all sorts of cues and signals that we don't even realize we're giving off. So today we're diving into the fascinating world of dog senses and exploring 10 amazing things your dog knows about you. Get ready for some heartwarming moments, incredible facts, and maybe even a few surprises along the way. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, first up, let's talk about your mood. We've all been there, right? You're having a tough day, feeling a little down, and your furry friend just seems to know. They snuggle up next to you, give you those big puppy dog eyes, and suddenly the world feels a little bit brighter. Well, it's not just a coincidence, people. Dogs are like emotional sponges. They can sense your happiness, sadness, or stress just by looking at you. And get this, they can even smell it. I know, it's amazing. You see, when we experience emotions, our bodies release different hormones and chemicals. Dogs, with their superpowered noses, can actually detect these changes. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to know exactly when it's time for a walk, dinner, or even your favorite TV show? It's like they have a built-in clock, right? Well, not exactly a clock, but they are masters of routine. Dogs are incredibly observant animals. They pay close attention to our daily habits and learn to associate certain actions with specific events. So when you grab those car keys, your dog knows it's time for a walk. When you reach for the dog leash, they're already doing a happy dance at the door. And don't even get me started on dinner time. It's like they have a sixth sense for when you're about to dish out their food. My dogs, well, let's just say they start lining up at their bowls a full hour before dinner. Let's talk about those incredible noses for a minute, shall we? To us, a dog's nose might just seem wet and, well, a little bit boopable. But to a dog, their sense of smell is like a superpower. It's how they experience the world, and it plays a huge role in how they understand us. You see, our bodies are constantly giving off scents, even when we can't smell a thing. And to a dog, these scents tell a story. They can identify where you've been, who you've met, and even how you're feeling, all through your unique aroma. Think of it like this. Every person you encounter, every place you visit, leaves behind a trace of its scent on you. Your dog, with their extraordinary sense of smell, can detect these tiny traces and piece together a picture of your day. You know how much I love a good, heartwarming story, and this next one is a real tearjerker. Get ready, because we're diving into the incredible world of dogs and their ability to detect illness. You might want to grab a tissue for this one. You see, those powerful noses aren't just good for sniffing out treats and squirrels. Dogs have an uncanny ability to detect subtle changes in our bodies, changes that we might not even be aware of ourselves. We're talking about serious stuff here, people. There have been countless stories of dogs alerting their owners to illnesses like cancer, diabetes, and even seizures, often before any symptoms were even noticeable. Take, for example, the story of a dog named Lucy. Lucy's owner, a young woman named Sarah, started experiencing fainting spells and dizziness, but doctors were baffled. Then, Lucy started acting strangely, constantly sniffing and pawing at Sarah's leg. Okay, let's be honest, life can be stressful, am I right? Work deadlines, traffic jams, trying to remember where you put your phone. It all adds up. But you know who's always there to help us through those tough times? Our furry little stress busters. That's right, dogs don't just sense our stress. They actually try to help us feel better. They're like furry little therapists, always on call and ready to lend a paw or a wet nose when we need it most. Think about it. When you're feeling overwhelmed, what does your dog do? They might snuggle up next to you, offering a warm, furry hug. Or maybe they shower you with wet kisses, reminding you that you're loved unconditionally. And sometimes they just know how to make us laugh, even when we feel like we haven't cracked a smile in days. You ever notice how your dog just seems to get your family? They know who's the fun one, who's always up for a cuddle, and who might need a little extra space. It's like they have this uncanny ability to read the room, or in this case, the entire family dynamic. Well, it turns out dogs are masters of observation when it comes to human relationships. They pay close attention to our interactions, picking up on subtle cues that we might not even be aware of. They watch our body language, a hug here, a playful nudge there. They listen to our tone of voice, a gentle scolding versus a burst of laughter. And through these observations, they create a sort of mental map of the family hierarchy and the dynamics at play. They know who the alpha is, the one who sets the rules and keeps everyone in line. They know who the softie is, the one who always gives in to those puppy dog eyes. Your Quirk Chronicle. They see it all. We've all got them, those little quirks and habits that make us, well, us. Maybe you have a certain way of making your coffee or a specific dance you do when you're home alone, and you know who else notices those quirks? That's right, our four-legged companions. Dogs are like walking, barking Quirk Chronicles. They pick up on our most subtle habits, those little things we do without even thinking. They notice the way you scratch your head when you're concentrating, the way you hum along to the radio in the car, the way you always check your phone before bed. But here's the thing, they don't just notice these quirks, they remember them. They file them away in their doggy databases, creating a complex and detailed profile of their favorite humans. Chapter 8. Emotional chameleons matching your energy. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to match your energy? If you're feeling playful and energetic, they're right there with you, bouncing off the walls with excitement. But if you're having a calm and relaxed day, they're content to cuddle up on the couch and chill. It's like they have this uncanny ability to read our emotional temperature and adjust their own accordingly. Well, it's true, dogs are like emotional chameleons. They're incredibly sensitive to our moods and energy levels, and they often mirror our behavior without even realizing it. They pick up on subtle cues like our tone of voice, our body language, and even our facial expressions. Think about it. When you're feeling stressed or anxious, your voice might get higher, your movements might be more frantic, and your face might show signs of tension. Chapter 9. The Time Traveler. Your schedules are no secret. We've all been there, right? You're heading out the door and your dog is giving you those sad puppy dog eyes, like they know they're about to be left behind. But here's the thing, they don't just know you're leaving. They often have a pretty good idea of when you'll be back. It's true, dogs are like furry little time travelers. They might not be able to tell time in the traditional sense, but they have this uncanny ability to learn our schedules and anticipate our comings and goings. So think about it, they pick up on our routines. They know that when you put on your work clothes and grab your keys, it means you'll be gone for a while. But when you change into your comfy clothes and grab the leash, it's time for a walk, which means you'll be back soon. Chapter 10. Love, Unconditional and Understood. And now for the grand finale, the most heartwarming chapter of all, your dog's unwavering, unconditional love for you. We all know dogs love us, right? It's in those sloppy kisses, the wagging tails, the way they greet us at the door like we're long-lost heroes. But here's the thing, dogs don't just know we love them, they feel it. They feel it in every gentle pet, every kind word, every shared laugh. They feel it in the way we make them a part of our lives, from daily walks to cozy cuddles on the couch. And you know what? Science backs this up. When dogs interact with their favorite humans, their brains release oxytocin, the same love hormone that humans release when we're feeling love and a connection. So it's not just a feeling, it's a chemical reaction happening in their brains. Outro, a bond like no other. Wow, wasn't that amazing? Dogs truly are incredible creatures. They're more than just pets. They're our companions, our confidants, our furry little therapists, and most importantly, our family. They see us at our best and our worst, and they love us unconditionally, quirks and all. They make us laugh, they comfort us when we're down, and they remind us every single day of the simple joys in life. So the next time you look into your dog's eyes, remember all the amazing things they know about you, all the ways they understand you, and all the love they have to give.